all this. Yesterday I pushed everything over, finally got it all cleared. The reason why I want to use this location because I already ran electrical here and on that electrical's there. So now I'm gonna rough frame in these areas. The door is gonna go the left of the electrical line, and when I get done, it's gonna be a window here, a window there, and it's gonna be 2 windows up here, like right in the front, little ones, because on these, a lot of people don't realize heat rises, and in a greenhouse it gets hot. So if you don't have something on the roof to lift up or anything in that nature, it will suck, especially when you're in there. Some plants, it's too hot, so you have to make sure you keep it decent temperature. You don't want it too hot, you don't want it too cold. So that's why I'm putting multiple windows in, where I can overnight shut the windows. In the daytime, once the sun comes out, open those windows, get that draft coming in. It'll come in through the big windows on the sides, and then it will carry that hot air up out the little windows. I learned that off of one of my neighbors. He was telling me that they had a lot of issues with the heat, and then I was going to put something on the roof, and I looked at a couple people, and like my neighbors, they all leak. So that's why I didn't want to put nothing on the roof. So I'm going to put a pitch, and right at that pitch, that highest point, that's where I'm thinking 2, maybe 3 little windows. Didn't decide yet, but I'm going to just work it out and see how it looks and just go that route. And that's about it. And always use treated wood on stuff like this, because people are just like, oh, this is cheaper. You do not want to do that. Use treated wood. You won't regret it, I promise. So right now, I'm getting ready to mark these. I was going to mark them 16 on center. For those of you who don't know 16 on center, I'll show you a trick. So, put my tape measure. When they say 16 on center, every 16 is going to be a stud, and it's already in red for you. So you don't have to be a genius to know how to count by 16s. So there's all the red, but I'm going to do 2-foot centers. So every 2 feet, because the reason why I'm going to do 2 feet on center and not 16 is more like, I'm gonna have a heavy upstairs. I'm gonna have, multiple bedrooms, multiple people, and you put more studs so it can hold more weight, if that makes sense. Now, since I'm spreading my studs farther away, it's still, for this purpose, I can probably go 6 feet on center, and it won't do nothing. It's just, I don't want to go that far. I'll just do 2 feet on center, and so every 2 feet, there's going to be a stud. Easy as that. And a lot of people will go farther. Is that wrong? Is it right? It depends on how heavy the roof is going to be, how much snow you guys get, how much, it just all depends. What's the slope of the roof? It just all depends. So if somebody's doing it a weird way and you're like, oh, I never seen that. Yeah, it's multiple ways to do stuff. Some ways it works better than others. Like I said, with the weight, with the climate, like say you get a lot of snow, that's going to be a lot of weight in the wintertime. So you might want to go 16 on center. Or you just go, instead of 2x4, you go 4x4 and go 2 foot on center. I want to say a 4x4 can hold a decent amount of weight. Just one can hold a lot of weight. And you're going to have multiple. So a 2x4 A lot of people don't know, 2x4, just one 2x4, up and down like this, can hold 1,000 pounds. 1,000 pounds. So picture 1,000 pounds sitting on a 2x4. It can hold. Now, if it's laying down like this, and you start putting weight on it, it's going to start sloping, and slope even more. I tried to go farther, but my fingers wouldn't go that far. But when it's sideways like that, it can hold. I know the number. Do you know the number? Comment and let me know if you know, on a 2x4, if it's sideways, how much weight it can hold. And if you don't know, use Google, and it will end with a 0. But it's just good things to know when you're out here doing things, because you'll start doing things a little different. Like, oh, this can hold this much weight, so I'm only going to do this. I'll be plenty times 10. You know, you don't have to put more money into something that is going to be the same thing. But stay tuned to this video. I'm just going to keep going and doing little clips. It's super hard because I'm back there. I had to pick up my dumpster right there from my neighbor. Shout out to Woodstock Bar. I don't want to put no names out there because I don't know, didn't ask for permission yet. But I picked up the trailer. They filled it up. I gotta go dump it in the morning, about 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna head out, get there about 6, dump it, be back here about 7, and he needs it again. So that's what I do. I rent a lot of dumpsters out, and that's my truck. I have air compressors in there just in case I get a flat tire. It's crazy when you go to landfill. And then another thing, a lot of people are like, oh, I love the setup. It's a custom PJ trailer, so you're not gonna find this unless you get a custom built. I seen one other white trailer. Somebody ordered it and then realized they didn't want it, and they were trying to sell it. That's the only time I seen it. But they're out there. But a lot of people love PJ. Me, it's a trailer. It's a work trailer. My other PJ trailer, you can't see it. It's way back there. It's another dumpster, but it's all black. It just all depends on how you take care of them. PJ, I mean, it's fine. It did plenty. I had it for about 6 years now. This just one trailer. You can see a little bit of rust here and just a little bit of stuff, and I spilled some green glue, goblin, whatever it's called, on the tire because it was flat. So I put it inside and it popped off and green stuff went everywhere. But anyways, that's what I'm doing today. And then Home Depot will be here Monday. Yes, Monday, I don't even know the date on Monday. We'll say the 3rd or something. And they're coming out because they donated all this material for the greenhouse. So thanks for everybody at Home Depot in Marysville, Ohio. They're wonderful people. You go in there, they always laughing and having a good time, and but they make sure everybody gets what they need. They make sure everybody happy. I'm not going there. I don't feel. I don't know where that. But wait, I'm going to go. Start here. And it's on. You can document everyone. So I was at that house for. Not finding any auto. So go. So let me show you real quick what I did. This wall, this is 2 foot on center. So every 2 foot, you'll see it. And when you're measuring these out, I went 2 foot. You see 2 feet right here, but I went a 1/2 inch more. Put my mark. I always do a 1/2 inch more. So from here to here, it's a 1/2 inch. Maybe a little bit more, but just do a 1/2 inch. And then put your X here. Always put your X. That X tells you where your stud is going. If you do not put that X, I've done this a couple times, I put it on the wrong side. So on the bottoms it's straight, and then up top it goes like this. Yeah, yeah, I've done it. So I'm not gonna lie, I've done it. So that's why it's so important when you do the line, you put the X. If you put the X on the right side of the line, always put it on the right side of the line. Don't keep switching back and forth, because it's gonna throw you all off. So this is what we have here. In the corners, I always put the line there. Another X, X, X. Yeah, you'll see this X and this X are the same. They're both on the right side, and this one's on the left, just because it's the end. So with this one, I should have put it half in that board, but this board right here was messed up. It's cracked there, and it's cracked down at the bottom. So if I go half here and then do my other wall and have this stud in between both walls, that's how it should be. But I couldn't, because this one's cracked. It won't hold at all. I just like, you know what, I'll just put that piece, it's a damaged piece anyway, so I'll just put that piece in there and it'll fill in. But then when I do my other wall, I'll do it the same as this, and then just butt them together. So it's no big deal, not the end of the world. And that's the first wall. Nice and simple, easy. You put it up, it's gonna go on this corner. Always work from this side all the way over. Then I'll go back over on this side and work from this side all the way over. Then I'll do the same thing. When I'm just trying to go all the way around once, it's not quite right. I don't like it. So this is why I do it this way. But like I said, there's many ways you can do it. And yeah, can't wait to be done. My back's killing me, getting old. So I'm gonna start this one over here, and then I'm gonna put them both up. There's no windows going in here, there's no doors, so they're nice and simple. And then I got 6 pounds of mud on my feet. See, this is all. Look at it. Oh, is there? Look. So normally I would just keep going, but the gun, usually when it gets clogged or something, you push that up and you just fix it. But it's something in here, so I have to take it apart tonight and work on it. Another thing, when you're working on these, make sure it's not hooked up, because this will kill you if it shoots out that quick. And I don't know what's going on. Guess it's not meant to do today. I think the valve is open because all I hear is air. So that's what it is. That's what I got done so far. Another busy day. That's not even it. This is it right here. Built in a greenhouse. Gotta have fun. Pretty cold out here. These boards are all stuck together. Still ice and snow all over them. You pick one up, both of them come. Frost, snow. But gotta love working in the cold. at my worker out here. She must be a city worker because she's not helping me at all. Another cold day in Ohio. Gotta love the weather. I ran into a little issue this morning, and I had a couple different ways to do it, but I did the best and cheapest way. If you have a board and it's too short and you got to make it longer, here's one of the ideas that I came up with. But I mean, there's hundreds of ideas. And this idea that I came up with, they use it all the time on roof trusses and stuff. So hold on, let me flip this camera if I could figure it out. There we go. Put one on each side so you can see 2x4 starts there and it stopped there, but I was a little too short, so I added these brackets. And what I did was measure what I needed. These are 8-foot studs. I'm gonna cut it at 4 foot so I don't have too much waste. And this one right here, I just finished doing that, and this was what they look like. They do hurt because they have like spikes in them. You want to put one on each side. Don't just put one on one side and forget about the other one. So one on this side, then you flip it, and then one on that side. All you need is one. And don't be too cheap and get the real small ones. The wider you go, the bigger you go, the better it's going to be overall. And that's what I'm doing today. Roof trusses. Well, I wouldn't say roof trusses because these are not really roof trusses, but they're on the roof and they're going to be studs. And the sun finally came out, so I'm starting to warm up a little bit, but still a little cold. Eating sunflower seeds. Keep me busy. And I like putting them right on the studs, right on top, on each one. Some people put them in the middle, some people, I mean, this is not going to have much weight, except for like snow a little bit, but it's not going to be too much weight. So if I did put them in the middle, it wouldn't matter, but it's just a habit. Put them on the sides. And a lot of people, you can put these on different ways. I just hammer them in. Some people hammer them at first and then get a press and press them. There's multiple ways to do it, but just use a hammer and hammer it. But it's coming along. This right here is going to be a window here. Back there is going to be a window. Back there is a window, and the door is going to be over there. I chose so many windows so I can control the heat and how hot it is in the greenhouse. A lot of greenhouses don't have ventilation, and if they do, they have them on a roof. I don't like ventilation on the roof because another spot where it can leak. So I have electric ran already in there, and I'm gonna put fans up, and the fans are gonna blow everything out. Well, I need cooler air coming in, hot air blowing out, and I think it's gonna be pretty good. A lot better than the one did earlier in this year. You guys can look at the videos on those. I said that they were gonna last a year, and one actually, that one lasts like 7 months, 8 months. That one didn't. I used real thick plastic, and it's just the amount of wind we get here. It's crazy. So it was just not good for where we are by Marysville, Ohio. Just the amount of wind we get. They have a lot of windmills about, say, 15 minutes up the road, and when they start putting windmills on the land, you know, you get a lot of wind. And I think I've probably seen about, say, 20 or 30 windmills last time I was over in that area. If anybody knows how many windmills are over by Indian Lake, because there's a lot. I've seen about 20. There's probably way more. Let me know how many you've seen, or if you guys ever been by Indian Lake. But this is my project today. Nice and simple. Not nothing too hard. Keep me busy. Show you how good this dog is right here. My daughter's been working with her. She's doing really good. She's only 11 years old, but she's not my dog. My daughter's 11 years old. The dog is like 1.5. Luna, sit. Sit. Give me paw. I don't want that paw. I want the other one. Other paw. Other paw. Good girl. You're such a good girl. You listen very well. A lot better than your owner. Luna, sit. Luna, sit. Good job. Stay right there. Stay. Come. So yeah, she got some tricks down. She's getting better. When my daughter does it, she can be here and my daughter can be way across, and then she'll say, come, and then she'll finally run to her. Yep. So let me show you guys what I was doing. So right here in the middle, it was sagging. I'm gonna put another board here and run it down here. Then run there, down to there. And the same thing with there. So now I'm going to start with these clear PVC tile things, whatever they call them. So they're gonna go up here. Put shelves down in here.